we're leaving. I want to show you this drive down to the valley. There's a mortuary down at the bottom of the hill. They bury a lot of people here. So I used to deliver for FedEx, and I did make a delivery there a time or two. So I asked them, like, during the winter time when there's snow, how do you get up this hill? And obviously they had to take a different route. But on a sunny day like this, you can see that there's really no problem. I love this little drive right here. It's really cool, especially when you're in the shade. There's another place for niches. I thought this was kind of interesting. I've never seen anything like this before. It's a nice little shaded area, walkway. Goes through there. And if you look down here, and it wraps around the other side. And right behind here is the forest. Here's a veteran, World War II. It's kind of interesting how they have this. And a little place right here where you can sit. This is the old part of the cemetery right here. I like those headstones that are above ground myself. But look at some of these old trees they have here. It's really remarkable how big some of these trees are. Some of these graves are way back in the 40s and stuff. Mountain View Cemetery in Auburn. I'm going to go across the street because you'll see the view they get from across the street. It's pretty remarkable. What is here is the forest walk. I'm assuming these are all niches for cremations, but this is all settled where you get to walk around to it. So everywhere you go here, you're going right here. Through there. All pretty cool. You're walking through a forest, which is natural for around here. I could walk up there and around there. A little bridge. I'm gonna go through the whole thing, but I want to go through that bridge. Somebody just recently died. Some more niches. They're all tucked away here. Well, I can't sit there. That's someone's there. Yeah. I want to go across the bridge here. Been by the cemetery, and I have a few people I know buried here, but I never knew they had all this stuff like this here. It was all new to me. Never really checked the place out before like this. Just came to pay my respect to the people that I knew. Okay, it goes all the way through there and goes up there. That's even with a little bit of running water there. I have never seen anything like this before. There's a little fountain, pretty cool. I was saying before, some of this here kind of wraps around here. These are in-ground niches here. Lots of shade, a lot of big trees. to provide shade if you want to come and visit loved ones. Hi, I'm in a cemetery in Auburn, Washington called Mountain View. And it's a bigger cemetery than I thought, so I'm going to be doing it out of a car instead of trying to walk around. But this is a cool setup. I've never seen this before. This is where you niches, but it's also a retaining wall for an upper part of the cemetery. It goes all along here, and it's got a couple places like this. Pretty interesting. See, there's some niches there, and just above there is another section, higher level of the cemetery. As you can see, across the street from this, where I'm staying at, is the cemetery. But we're at the Centennial Viewpoint Park they put here in '91, and this is what you get to see from here. There's the mall. It used to be called the Super Mall, but now it's the Outlet or something. It's changed the name. That's State Highway 167. Gets to be a real hairy experience during rush hour. But this is across the street from the cemetery, and there's the big buck right there. You see the deer. Let me get a little closer. Maybe the sun's in my eyes, so it's kind of hard to see. Well, there's a few new ones, mostly old, mostly Asian descent. It's supposed to be an old pioneer cemetery, so there's a few new ones here, but mainly with people who, I don't know, it's just unusual. Oh, history of Japanese immigration and the Buddhist temple. So, since the 1890s, a lot of many Japanese immigrants who lived here. So these more specifically Japanese. I'm still in Auburn, Washington. This is the most unusual cemetery I've ever seen. I don't know if it's still active or not, but right in the middle of downtown. Well, we're about a half mile from the original downtown where they built it in the 1800s. But if you know where Auburn Way is, in 15th Avenue, I think southwest, there's a McDonald's across the way there. There's Fred Meyer right there. And here's a boat place right there. And here's a cemetery right here, which I find most unusual. I'm going to walk around here and see if I can find any other places that, if there's anything new or it's just old.